Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello Miss,
Welcome back to Aqilla video. We're here with Aqilla Yanandra Djian
and me, Linawati Dewi Susanti.
Today we're gonna do a presentation about conversation light pollution.
Here we go.
Boom, boom, tak, boom. Mulai ya.
Welcome to the February edition for Whispering kesempatan.
Mulai muncul.
Welcome to the February edition of Our World. My name is Mike Kuplowski. Our main focus tonight will be on pollution. We are going to talk about the type of pollution which many people have not even heard of. Susan Conrad is the press liaison officer for the Canadian Darker Sky Association and is here tonight to talk to us about a problem that has been estimated to cost between a quarter and one-third of global energy output. Susan, those figures can be correct, can they?
Many independent organizations have caused this phenomenon of light pollution, and the figures usually come out in that area. Somewhere between 25 and 35% of a total energy costs are being completely wasted by wasteful or inefficient use of lighting, especially in the more urbanized areas of the richer countries of the world.
Could you give us a few ideas of what in your mind constitutes light pollution? I understand one of the most serious problems is that of the light escaping up into the sky above our cities with a resulting glare preventing us from seeing all the stars that were once visible.
That is what I would term a symptoms of the problem and not necessarily the most serious consequence. I would recommend your listeners, if they live in what is a turn-up build-up area, to go outside after listening to this great program, of course, and to look up into the sky. I would be surprised if any of them managed to see more than 5 to 10 stars. If they had done this 20 years ago, then they would be talking about hundreds and hundreds. This is a problem that is getting worse. The whole light pollution situation is deteriorating, which means we are wasting more and more money. If I may, I would like to give you a couple of figures which illustrate this light pollution problem very well.
Of course, go ahead.
The International Dark Sky Association has estimated that here in the USA, $1.5 billion is spent every year generating electricity for light, which is then wasted. That's the equivalent of about 6 million tons of coal produced to produce the electricity just wasted.
What causes this light pollution, Susan? Is it just badly positioned street light that send up into the sky?
Well, that is true. It is a major contributory factor in all of this. Light pollution is not only light that is shining up into the sky which block out the star we were just talking about. Light pollution is also when areas are overlaid. For example, our lighting is badly designed or badly positioned, which then creates excessive glare. This can obviously be dangerous if drivers are affected.
I know so many people are worried about the security, and I imagine this is why huge areas of our cities are, in your words, autolit.
Many studies have shown there is a little connection between lighting and crime. Besides, much of the lighting which is badly designed creates very strong light and shadow contrast, which strangely enough actually creates good hiding places for the very criminal we would like to be protected from.
In your opinion, what changes would you like to see implemented, Susan?
There are some very basic things that can be changed. There needs to be a standard for street lighting which eliminates completely above horizontal light escape. By that I mean, we can't continue to use inefficient street light equipment which enable a lot of the light emitted to escape upward into the sky. That is the first priority. Next, we need to tough restriction on how much light is used to illuminate a given area. That way we avoid the problem of what is called light trespass, where light escapes from the area that is supposed to illuminate and goes, for instance, into a nearby windows or roads.
It's funny you should mention that. My brother lives near a parking lot and he says at night he doesn't even need to switch on his kitchen light because the light from the parking lot light is so strong.
This is what we are saying. We don't have a problem with security lighting in any number of parking lots, stores, or even sports centers. This is an important but. The lighting needs to be suitable and above all directed correctly.
Susan, if we can now turn to what we as individuals can to do lessons, the problem or at least not add to it. This is clearly something in which government and business has a very big contribution to make. But is there something we can do ourselves?
First of all, I would recommend writing to your local representative, as this is an issue which needs as much support as possible. And there are things we can do in our own home. If you use lighting to be it security lighting or lighting for your barbecue in the garden, just make sure it is well directed. By which I mean angled downwards, and in that the light source itself, the bulb has a good cover on it. If you are using a security light, you want it to illuminate the area immediately in front of your house and not your neighbor's house or half of the rest of the street. Doing this will not make your house safer. If you want to illuminate the front of your house for any reason, do it from above with a light fixture attached to the gutter of your roof, for example, and not using a powerful spotlight placed on the lawn in front of your house. Most of the light in this setup will just go into the sky, and all of the amateur astronomers among you will continue to get frustrated as you search the sky for stars.
Well, I, for one, have learned a lot this evening, and you have given us a lot of food for thought. The next time we look up into an increasingly orange sky at night, Susan Conroy. Good. Thanks for your time tonight.
You are welcome. Thank you, Miss.
Acara suapnya nggak ada yang
Disuap. Kita tidak ada suap-suap di sini.
Ada suap makan, nanti kita nanti mau beli makan.
Mau beli apa?
So thank you Miss sudah
Bye.
mendengarkan.
Nah.
Maaf kalau
apa?
nggak lancar ya gue.
Nah.
Maafin
Makasih,
Miss.
Wah.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.